everyone and welcome back to the RGL Community BMW series. These are the highlights from round 2 which took place at the Road America circuit. Qualifying saw an intensely close battle between the top three. FCR Ninja took pole for Smith Family Racing ahead of Fia Bretley for AMR, narrowly avoiding an SFR front row lockout with Brute a mere 2/100ths of a second behind. Gundam for SFR made it a 3 of the top 4, taking 4th position ahead of Highboy. From here the times started to spread, with Scavenger taking 6th ahead of I Am Clarkson, who was almost a second faster than Drifter in 8th. The Doc secured 9th place, lapping almost 3 seconds faster than Zulu, while Chaos's only clean time appeared to be on his out lap, locking him into an 11th place start. Catters was unable to set a clean time and starts from 12th. DeadX makes his return to the RGL racing community with a dead last start for Dead Last Racing. The start saw Scavenger inherit Eskimo's slow start issue, wasting his qualifying performance and causing chaos with cars behind him. Drifter went right across the circuit while Zulu took to the grass in a failed attempt to get past the slow starting SDR car, moving him to the back of the field with Ninja, Bretley, Gundam, Brute, Highboy and Clarkson all having clean starts. The field regrouped into turn 2 and became a drag race for several cars down the straight to turn 3. Scavenger held his line behind Catters on the corner's inside line, but broke later than the cars around him and bumped into the rear of Catters, who carried the extra momentum into the corner and turned Highboy. As he turned, he was struck on the front right by the Doc, causing more damage. 2 races in a row, the unlucky victim, no doubt leaving him wondering where his luck was going to change. As the pack began the long road to recovery, they came up against some less than favourable opposition in MRN3 Drifter. The Midnight Racing competitor engaged in some less than professional blocking, resulting in a 5-car pack trying to find space on the same 10 metres of road as they each tried their hand at putting enough pressure on the cork. Highboy, who was streaming back through the field at first, and Catters both entered the pit lane to strap on a new set of boots to jump Drifter through the stops, a plan which was helped along its way when Scavenger attempted to pass down the inside of turn 12, resulting in the pair making contact. At the end of that lap, Drifter entered the pit lane and came out behind the ongoing battle between Highboy and Catters, which went on, and on, and on, and on, and on for the rest of the race. Things were relatively quiet at the front of the field. The only battle was between Brute and Bretley, and a minor mistake by Ninja saw the front 3 close up. Gundam and Clarkson were close together early in the race, but the gap drew as the race went on. We then drop a fair way back to the ongoing battle between Catters and Highboy, while behind them, Scavenger and Chaos both ended up behind Drifter after the stops, and the pair began the hunt. Scavenger challenged first, contemplating a move on the main straight and again down to turn 3, but a minor mistake out of the sweeper on the back straight put Chaos in position for an attempted pass. It was here the pressure got to Drifter, and at turn 3 he outbroke into the corner and had to escape to the runoff area, allowing both Scavenger and Chaos past. It was at this point the field was pretty much set, with the only ongoing battle between Highboy and Catters, undoubtedly the battle of the race, still raging right to the end. At the end it was Ninja coming home ahead of Bretley, with Brute, Gundam and Clarkson rounding out the top 5, who managed to have a solid gap back to the Highboy and Catters show in 6th and 7th. DeadX was the only driver unable to finish, a connection error causing him to drop from the race. Due to a timing error, penalties were served in the form of grid positions for the Twin Ring Motegi race, with Scavenger picking up a 5-place grid penalty for the turn 3 collision, and Drifter copying an exclusion from qualifying for bad sportsmanship. We'll bring you all the highlights from the Twin Ring race before we move on to some reverse grid action in round 4. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.